Okay, so you can see the zealot went back to tell his comrades, or probes, the robots, about his journeys. And I'm moving out my stalkers. We'll speed it up until they get there. And we pass each other a little bit there. His stalkers move out to his base over here to try to fortify it. And I bring up my units, and they go in, and they are destroying his base. And I thought that there were more photon cannons than this one. I should have just pushed in and destroyed it, but I didn't. And he destroys my observer, which was over there. And I'm just wreaking havoc in his base. He brings up some stalkers, though, that might be able to flank it. But my units do focus in on these stalkers and are able to destroy them. And this zealot goes over. I think actually the stalker got that kill. It's just destroying all these stalkers and killing all these buildings. But the lone zealot, this zealot is going up against a photon cannon. That's going to be tough. And he does go down. Photon cannon wins that battle. And I'm destroying his middle line, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to win this game. But of course, he does have it down here, another base. So you can see, here come my stalkers up here to destroy more. Basically, it's just destroying his base right now. And you can just see here my stalkers are destroying and killing and everything. Okay, so here back here in his base, he's throwing up tons of photon cannons and pylons, just trying to get his supply back up and get some defense back up for the inevitable fight to come. So I destroy that. Some dead photon cannons over here need power. That one's unpowered, so they're all unpowered. Now I do kill his forge because I needed to kill his forge because he could not make any more photon cannons, as you can see. So he must build another forge. Okay, so you can see back at my base, I have an immortal and a few stalkers and just trying to get everything up. These stalkers are just killing the rest of his base. But back here at his base, which is the most interesting, he's rebuilding his gateways. There's the forge that he needed. And pylon, and he's just really adding up those defenses. But look, he is running low on these mineral fields. He could last a few more minutes on these, but they're getting pretty low, so he might run out. So he's going to have to expand at some point. I bring out my units, knowing he must have another expansion. Which expansion do you think he would go to? Is the high yield expansion. So, if you see back here, for some reason this guy still has gas. And he just gets stuck like this the entire time, not being able to return anything. He just gets stuck this entire game, not being able to return any of this. So when he's trying to mine our minerals, he's mining gas. But anyway, so I try to break in, but you can see this is heavily fortified. Can't really do much. I could have gone back here with my stalkers, but I decided to make a full force instead of doing that. And yeah, so. Yeah, that's basically it. Warping in some more zealots and put them in here, and because I want to do a backdoor drop. This is a different backdoor drop. I was going to do a different one, but it didn't work. So there's the Zelnaga Tower. And there's my warp prism. Warp prism should be over here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Speed it up a little bit. Let it fly a little faster. Warp prism, fly a little bit faster. And these guys are just staking out, trying to take out as many units as they can. And here we go. Let's see what he sees. He sees it. So I drop my units. I try to kill him, but he has tons of photon cannons. I am not able to kill even one single probe. So it was basically terrible play by me. But you can see, in his minerals, he has lost. But he has lost his mineral line, which is very important. So I decided to make a push in here. I break through the wall and try to destroy his cannons. Now you can see I'm running low on minerals too, so I should have expanded. Now I didn't, which was not smart. But I did not expand. And you can see all his probes, all of his probes are on this mineral line, which is pretty crazy. I mean, not mineral line, on these Vespine geysers. So you can still see I have a stalker for the Xel'Naga Tower, just to see if he wants to move out to try to destroy my base. But it looks like, oh my god, that force was taken out by his measly photon cannons and warped in stalkers. And he was able to destroy me this time with these, well, destroy this battle right here. So I'm really just trying to move out, make as many forces as I can, keep up that pressure. And I'm moving out these stalkers, but these guys cross paths a little bit, and I decide, let the stalkers go in and draw these guys back to their base so I can build up some defenses if he decides to do this push. So you can see, he takes care of my stalkers pretty fast. And, yes, of course, he has to expand because of his mineral line, but, I mean, that was sort of a joke. He has to expand, of course. And so, it's not really helping me, but, thanks to that Xel'Naga Tower, I do know that he's expanding. So, but, did I see this is the question, really. I did see it. So I know that's coming, I know all that's coming, and I decide to expand late in the game, but I do expand, and these photon cannons and these stalkers are going to go to work, and this immortal are going to go to work on these stalkers, and it was really just an inevitable defeat of that battle. He did not have the kind of forces for that to work. Excuse me. But he has his nexus, and he's transferring some probes. I should really be pushing out now, but I decided to get a few more units and to make one big attack on the enemy. I get some zealots. I get some upgrades, hopefully. Nope, no upgrades. Okay, that was not smart. I should have gotten upgrades. Always get upgrades. Always get upgrades. So you see, my stalker tries to kill the Nexus on his own, not able to. And this big battle comes in, and the stalkers going up against the stalkers, but the immortals in the back, and the zealots coming up front. It's a good meatball. This could be, oh, it looks like it. That was a great battle won by me because of my immortals and zealots. Yeah, you need unit differential to get your units better. So you can see he's moving up his probes over here. Gonna try to, either he's long distance mining or he's just moving all his probes up here so I don't kill them. And here comes the inevitable ending battle. Here it comes. Let's go, come on, let's go. I bring in my units. He has some photon cannons, not many. Oops, sorry, I paused it. He has some photon cannons, not many photon cannons, but it does not look good for him right now. It's just, I'm going in, I'm destroying his base. I should just be moving in with everything. I've got probes mining over here. I'm getting my minerals. My APM average this game was 33, something in the 30s, so it was pretty good. We were actually tied in APM. We were pretty tied in this game. I thought it was a good game. It had a lot of attacks, so I really wanted to show it. He throws up some sentries for some reason. But I gotta give props to Immortal Hand. I don't like what he did at the very beginning, but he responded pretty well, and he kept the game going. He could have won this game. He did some pretty good things. I don't usually like cheese, if you know what that means, but like rushes and proxies and stuff like that. But that's what that means. But yeah, so I did end up winning this game, and it was a good game, so I just wanted to cast it. Thanks, guys.